Genlayer everyone, this is Genlayer here, and I'm going to be teaching you how to use and interact with the Genlayer Studio. So I'm on the studio.genlayer.com site. This is my wallet that is connected. This top wallet is the default Genlayer Studio wallet. Everyone is created for each person. Then this is light mode or dark mode. This is to show you tutorial, but today I'll be a tutorial. So this tab over here is where you see your contract you have created. I can create one div.py. It will open up here. You can also import contracts from your system. So if you have an already written Genlayer contract, you can import it. You can import it with this. You click this button here. You select the contract, and it opens up here. You can also delete a contract file from your list. You can also import someone's contract. Let's say someone deploy a contract in the community and you would like to import and use that contract. All you need to do is ask the person for the contract address. You paste it here. You now name the contract. Let's see. We try something OX. Then the contract to print the one. So you can import someone's contract like this. This is wrong. I just did it as an example for you guys. So if you want to open up a contract that you have already created, you can just click here, click anyone. So this is your console. It helps you to debug a code. It shows you the error. It shows you whether the contract was successfully deployed. It gives the information. This RPC information. It also shows you the GenVM consensus. It shows you the GenVM system info. Also, it also shows you consensus after deploying your contract. It can show you the consensus, the validators that voted yes or no, and it also shows you your contract. So this will come in handy when you want to debug your code. So let's deploy a contract. This contract came with the Gen Studio. To run a contract, to run or deploy a contract, there is a button here. If you don't see this, you can just come here. I've already deployed it before, so you just click deploy new instance if you have already deployed before. But for you guys, you just click here. Ignore this. I've deployed it before, that is why. So here, what to pass is string. A string is a word, character, letters. So I'm going to pass in div. I'm going to deploy the contract. Make sure you're connected to Genlayer Studio network, not the Asimov testnet. Let's get deployed. Sometimes even after deploying, it won't show you the right method or read method, so you have to redeploy it again. So if after deploying your contract it doesn't show you this, you just click deploy new instance and you deploy it again, then it will display it. So sometimes it doesn't show, you have to deploy it twice for it to show. So this write method is how you write variables or pass variables into the contract. Like now, if you call the contract is div, you see, because it's div that I passed in. So now if I want to change it to Davis, I'm going to pass it in the right method here and send the transaction. Once I send the transaction, div will be updated to Davis. Let's check, it's still updating storage. This is your contract address here. So this is the address of your contract. Whenever you deploy a contract, you see here, this is your contract address. If you make changes to the code, you can always upgrade your code here. Click here after making changes to the code. You upgrade your code. Here is to this read method is to read information from the contract. There's some contract that will be there will be a read method to check how many times the contract was called. So read method is for reading information from the contract. So our update storage contract have been deployed and is a success. So let's call the contract again. It was Dave before, now it's Davis. So here also you can, after deploying a contract, you check if it's successfully went. Sometimes there can be an error. So you can read the output from here so you know how to debug it. But always make sure here is success. So here are validators. These are validators currently live on Genlayer. They are just AI models living on the blockchain. Yeah. Then this is the Genlayer docs. If you're unsure of something, you want to confirm something, say if you want to check how to handle error, you just come, search for what you want, check the docs and find solution. Then this is Discord, link to the Discord server, which I'll be closing. Then this is a feedback form if you want to pass information to the team. Like now, sometimes after deploying contracts, it doesn't show this. You can also fill this form and pass it up as a bug to the team to fix it. And these are your settings. You can consent this setting now. Now max rotation string. You can modify this. You can leave it as string to be using 3 validators to check your code and all. So whenever you have an error, it shows here in the log. You can just drag it up, check for red. The errors are always in red. You check for the red stuff, you expand it, check the error, you go back and you fix your error.